Hey guys, I just went back to the university, and I don't know why though, but the principal called me and said we have a new food special, and all the teachers have to like it. So I so all the teachers have to like this food. So I went into the kitchen, and the cooks were making the food, and I looked at it, and it looked like a potato, but it was round, and I was like, is that a pile of poop? And then he was like, no, this is the teacher's signature food, and every year there's a signature food. So I was like, what's the signature food this year? Because last year it was cheesy fries. They were actually really good. But this year, it was chocolate potatoes. Chocolate potatoes. Who ever thought of that? Seriously, what are chocolate potatoes? They're chocolate covered potatoes. Who wants to eat that with chocolate? It's like totally different kinds of food combined into one kind of food. They're combined into one kind of food. Yeah, so I saw them trying to fry it into the thing, and I was like, why are you putting chocolate on these? And then he was like, duh, these are unique. They're original. They're our own kind of food. And so I was like, well, why don't you make like something like that would taste good together? Like, cheesy fries would be good. And like figured before, it was sugar pretzels. Not sugar pretzels, it was some kind of pretzel. It was like I can't remember it. I had a brain fart. Gosh, why do you always have to make me forget? Let me move on with my story, thank you. Well, I was thinking, like, I was like, he was like, would you like to try one? And then he like stuck it in my mouth, and then I smacked him in the face like this. Yeah, so I did it like that. I'm not going to do it again because that hurt. Why'd you do that? Yeah, so I did it like that. And then he was like, Gurtle, why'd you do that? And I was like, because I still had the potato in my mouth. So he took it out of my mouth, and then he started licking the chocolate off, and I was like, ew, you just put that in my mouth, and now you're licking it? And he's like, yes. And then I was like, okay. And then he's like, so, why'd you do that? And I was like, because I don't like this. You can't do chocolate potatoes. And then I was like, why can't you just go to that pretzel thing again? But then I forgot what it was. So then he was like, well, those were like 2 years ago. That's so old. And I was like, well, you know what? I like them. I like old. And then he was like, is this a challenge? And I was like, yes. And then I was like, and we were doing all these kung fu moves, like, all like, whoosh-ah-ka-la. And then, like, the janitor brought in this radio thing, and he's like, don't start fighting without the song. Then he pushed play, and it was kind of like this. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Yeah, so that's how it was like. And then Miss Daisy came in through the door, and she was all fat, and she was like, is there any more chocolate potatoes? And we looked at her, and we were like, and she was like, she just turned around and she walked out. I saw her chocolate rolling down her mouth, and I was like, well, that was weird. So then, I picked up a chocolate potato and threw it at the back of her head, and then she fell down and toppled over, and since she was so fat, she couldn't get back up. But then, the principal was like, come on, Miss Daisy, and then he threw her out the window. But yeah, I still don't get the point of why we have to have chocolate potatoes this year. I'm sticking with cheese fries. Which one would you pick? Comment back saying that, okay? Bye.